Are you living in a dream right now? It sounds like a question best suited to a sci-fi movie or a philosophical debate. But what if it's actually a scientific theory backed by some pretty big names? In his 1912 book, The Everlasting Man, G.K. Chesterton wrote, "We are living in the inside of a dream. The true nature of our world is a thought in the mind of someone else." And it's not the only person who has entertained this idea. Renowned physicist David Bohm also proposed a similar theory. He suggested that our universe exists within a deeper level of reality, and that we are simply dreaming our perceived existence. But what does this mean exactly? And more importantly, what happens when the dreamer wakes up? Do we cease to exist? Is our world destined to be nothing more than a discarded dream? Or could there be something even more terrifying that awaits us? Join me as we delve into the unsettling implications of living in someone else's dream and uncover the fate that may befall us when the dreamer finally awakens. The idea that our world is nothing but a dream is both fascinating and terrifying. If we are truly living in the mind of another, it raises questions about our own free will and the nature of reality. Are we merely figments of someone else's imagination, pawns in a cosmic game? But if that's the case, who is the dreamer? And why have they created this elaborate world, with all of its complexities and its inhabitants? Perhaps the dreamer is an all-knowing entity, a higher being whose thoughts and consciousness extend beyond our own. Or maybe it's someone or something even more unexpected. According to Bohm's theory, the universe is composed of subatomic particles that exhibit wave-like properties. These particles interact with each other in ways that give rise to the illusion of a physical world. In other words, our reality is nothing but a projection of the deeper level of reality. So if this is true, what happens when the dreamer wakes up? When someone wakes from a dream, their consciousness shifts from one state to another. Their thoughts no longer revolve around the dream world, and they become aware of their actual surroundings. Similarly, if we are living in someone else's dream, their awakening would signify a monumental shift in our reality. The world as we know it would collapse, and we would cease to exist in our current form. But where do we go from there? Some might suggest that we would simply cease to exist altogether, that our consciousness would be wiped away like a computer file after the user closes the program. However, that doesn't seem to be the case. If our reality is nothing but a projection of a deeper level of reality, then it stands to reason that we are still somehow connected to it. When the dreamer wakes up, we don't disappear, but we find ourselves in an altered state of being. We are adrift in a vast emptiness, cut off from the world we once knew, and without any sense of direction or purpose. This state of limbo could be seen as a sort of death, a departure from the familiar and comforting world of the dream. But it could also be an opportunity for something new to emerge, a chance to explore uncharted territories of the deeper levels of reality. So what awaits us in this deeper level of reality? The possibilities are truly endless. Perhaps we will find ourselves in a state of pure consciousness, a boundless ocean of knowledge and understanding. Or maybe we will be reborn into a new dream, a new world created by the dreamer's waking mind. The concept of infinite regression also comes to mind. Just as we are living in the dream of someone else, perhaps they too are living in the dream of another, and that person in turn is dreaming of countless more. If this is the case, then our world is but a single layer in an infinite cake of reality, each layer dependent on the consciousness of the one above it. When the dreamer wakes up, the entire structure begins to crumble, collapsing in on itself until we reach the very core of this cosmic mind. But what lies at the center of it all? What is the source of these infinite dreams, and what will become of us when we reach the end? The idea that our world is just a dream offers a unique perspective on the mysteries of the universe and the nature of reality. While it may be unsettling to think that we could be nothing more than figments of someone else's imagination, it also opens up a world of possibilities. Who knows what wonders and mysteries await us in the deeper levels of reality, or what new experiences we might have when the dreamer wakes up. But one thing is certain, our journey through this cosmic dream will never cease to amaze us.